Happy Monday. It's July 14th, 2025. The Holy Spirit is saying that it might not look like anything is happening right now, but it's because you're focused too tightly in on your situation. You're focused too much on yourself. That saying about a watched pot never boils. There's this feeling of trying to oversee every detail and not trusting the process, not trusting that each person along the way in this process knows what they're doing, or that somebody's going to misunderstand a piece of the situation. A couple days ago, waking up feeling a little bit sluggish. Yesterday, waking up feeling a little bit sluggish. Maybe feeling like your body hasn't been quite cooperating. What's been happening is that you're adjusting. You're adjusting so that you can receive a higher frequency energy, a brighter light, a stronger light. It's necessary right now for you to take time for your body to assimilate the light that it has been taking in over the past week or two. If you feel like you've been working overtime trying to dot all the I's and cross all the T's, and you still feel like you're missing something, it's not because you're not doing a good job. It's because you're not taking the time to allow the downloads that you've been receiving over the past 2-3 days, especially, to install. Take a few steps back, take some downtime to rest. Allow your body to rest, allow your mind to rest. Spend some time in meditation. Spend some time doing something that's relatively mindless, something that you enjoy. Listening to some good music, eating something delicious, making something delicious, spending some time doing some artwork, spending some time outside, on the ground, in the grass, in the water. If you've been working overtime over the past couple weeks especially, and it feels like you're not making enough progress, and it feels like you're missing something, it's because you need to take some time to rest right now. It's just as important for you to take time to rest as it is for you to dot all the I's and cross all the T's. The feeling of allowing others to meet you halfway. If you've been diligent and faithful to your assignment, now it's time for you to rest and allow others to meet you halfway. The energies around us right now are a bit chaotic, and if you don't take this time to rest, you may find yourself accident prone, out of coordination, whether it's speech, movement, writing, communication. There's a strong communication energy in the air right now. But it's very important that the message that you're communicating right now is that you have a spirit of collaboration, that you're not going to micromanage a situation, try to control the situation, that you will allow, if you've done your part reaching out to others, and you've done your part making sure that your work is thorough and complete, and also relevant, that you've done the research, that it's relevant, something about making sure that what you're working on is relevant to the population it serves. Make sure that you're not missing something. Making sure that you're not misjudging the population that you're trying to serve. So in this taking a couple steps back today, possibly over the next 2-3 days, this is a great opportunity to do some research. Listen to what the people need. Look around and feel what people need right now, and how can what you're doing, what you've been working on, be adjusted to be more relevant to the current needs. Everything is changing so rapidly, and God has been doing his part, bringing down the light. The light has been increasing. The frequency around us has been increasing, but we have to be responsible and allow ourselves the time and the space to absorb this light and to install these upgrades. The analogy that I'm seeing right now is, say you've had a computer for quite some time and the operating system, it's an older operating system, and you're trying to run new programs, and you know what happens when you try to do that. Eventually, you won't be able to run the newest programs. You'll need to upgrade the operating system. There have been updates come down from the sun and the sunlight, especially with these solar flares, and we've been seeing it reflected in the Schumann resonance especially. And if you're waking up feeling sluggish and your body is not quite cooperating, your mind, your emotions feel a little bit out of whack, remember that emotions are energy in motion. And if you're not taking the time to assimilate this energy coming from the sun, your body is going to try to operate in an obsolete way. It will be like you're trying to run new programs on an old operating system, on an old architecture. Be patient. Everything's working out for you. If it feels like the interference is too strong right now, remember, even the interference is energy. Try not to worry about the interference. If you've been faithful to your assignment and to your purpose, and being authentic to who you are, the interference is actually a good sign. The intensification of the interference around you right now is a good sign. It means that you're right on track. But it would be a mistake to feed into the energies of this interference. Just take it as a sign that you're on the right track. And the instructions I'm receiving right now for the collective from the Holy Spirit is to allow yourself time to assimilate your upgrades. Allow yourself time to reconcile this new information. Allow yourself time to receive this information. Open yourself up to feel the newness. Allow your mind, body, and spirit to surrender to the energy that God is bringing down right now. Because that energy contains instructions for your body and for your mind. You're being made over. And those who are closing their minds will not be made over. Your success depends on you surrendering to the energies that God is bringing down right now so that you can be made over. Install these upgrades. You're about to learn new things about your purpose. You're about to learn new things. There's about to be so much more that you can do. Many of us are not going to look the same pretty soon. Some of us woke up today feeling different, looking a little bit different, feeling different, looking different, thinking a little bit differently, more optimistically, from a higher perspective, from different perspectives. You may have been feeling more emotional lately. These new energies are opening you up to new, higher feelings and more empathy. If you've been experiencing what's going on around us right now, people feeling the pain and the fear, the anxiety about these floods, about loved ones people have lost, livelihoods people have lost, homes they've lost, not knowing what to do, how to move forward, not knowing what weird, wild decisions are going to be made in our administration next, not knowing how to prepare. These are things that we are feeling. We're feeling these energies from people in our immediate vicinity. We're also feeling these things. We are not immune to these things as well. But allow yourself to access the hope. Allow yourself to feel these things, knowing that God has given you gifts. Your ability to feel these things has been enhanced because your ability to create things that make people's lives better has also been enhanced. And in order for us to bring these ideas, these creations to fruition, in order for us to make these things, in order for us to make these things available to people as soon as possible, we must take the time right now to rest, receive, install these upgrades. Then you'll be able to make the minor adjustments and move forward from there.